On April 10th, 1996, Alice in Chains recorded what is literally the greatest Unplugged performance ever. But I'm here to tell you that the legendary show you saw was only half the story. From a secret fifth member on stage to a frontman battling way more than just his demons. These are the insane secrets of Alice in Chains Unplugged that no one talks about. To set this crazy dark vibe, Layne Staley himself went to Seattle's Pike Place Market and bought a ton of candles for the stage. This wasn't just some random concert. It was the band's first show in almost 3 years after a crazy hiatus, and Layne's addiction getting worse. They had already told MTV no multiple times, and with almost zero rehearsals, it was a miracle the show even happened. What you see is a performance that was seconds from completely falling apart with secrets hidden in plain sight. You think Alice in Chains is a 4-person band, right? Wrong. For this one night, they secretly became a 5-piece. The surprise fifth member was this guy, Scott Olson, a guitarist who also played with the band Heart. Jerry Cantrell brought him in to make the acoustic songs sound huge, adding way more layers to the sound. This was the first and only time the original lineup performed as a 5-piece. And it's a tiny detail that made the show sound so legendary. The Unplugged setlist was full of hits, but some of the songs they picked were just wild for an acoustic show. The craziest one was Frogs, a super dark 7-minute song they had never even played live before. This Unplugged version made it sound even more terrifying and haunting. Then they debuted a brand new song, The Killer Is Me, which is just chilling to hear now. But just getting through these songs was an insane struggle. The entire taping took 3 hours because they kept messing up and had to keep restarting songs over and over. Sludge Factory was a complete nightmare. They needed a bunch of takes just to get it right. And what's even crazier, the song is about Layne's fight with their record label, and the heads of the label were sitting right in the front row. As if that wasn't enough, Jerry Cantrell had insane food poisoning from a bad hot dog he ate before the show. They literally had a trash can sitting next to him in case he got sick. In the middle of all of this darkness, the band was still pulling pranks though, and they were all aimed at their friends in Metallica who were sitting right in the audience. Bassist Mike Inez wrote a secret message on his bass that said, "Friends don't let friends get friends haircuts." It was a hilarious roast on the members of Metallica who had all just cut off their famous long hair. But they didn't stop there. Right before they played Sludge Factory, Mike Inez and the drummer Sean Kinney started playing the intro to Metallica's Enter Sandman. Later, right before Angry Chair, Jerry Cantrell played the opening riff to Metallica's super fast song Battery. These tiny moments showed the band's sense of humor, and they were a crazy contrast to how heavy the show was. So the raw, unfiltered energy of the night lasted until the very end. As the last song finished, you could actually hear people in the crowd booing because they did not want the show to be over. Without even hesitating, Layne Staley just yells back into the mic, "Hey, F you, man!" And the entire crowd just burst out laughing. It was 100% real, unscripted, and legendary at the same time. This performance was one of the last times anyone saw Layne Staley. The band only played a few more shows together before he disappeared from public life forever. So even with almost no rehearsals, onstage mistakes, and insane personal battles, Alice in Chains created something legendary. They took a complete mess and somehow turned it into something beautiful, raw, powerful, and unforgettable. It's the perfect haunting snapshot of the last chapter of an iconic band. If you learned something new about this insane performance, let me know. What is your favorite moment or song from the Alice in Chains Unplugged show? Tell me in the comments below.